your album, Why Do We Shake in the Cold, doesn't shy away from being a collection of songs. You know, it's not just a bunch of house tracks that you made for the dance floor. You really let your indie roots shine through, and I, as a listener, appreciate that. Congratulations on it's your debut album, so that's huge. Why don't you talk to me a little bit about why, for your debut album, that seemed like the right route to take?
Yeah, I guess so. Basically, about 3 years ago, 2017, I had this massive song "Cola" with Camel Fat, which was got nominated for a Grammy, got this and that. Exactly. So that really kind of took me to another level, which obviously I'm so grateful for. And I kind of went down the electronic path a little bit, kind of did more techno-y stuff, harder stuff. But my roots are in like indie music. So growing up, I loved Kings of Leon, The Strokes, Arctic Monkeys, stuff like that. So when I was 16, I was in a band. We tried to sound like Kings of Leon. We didn't sound like Kings of Leon.
like Taper Jean Girl, Kings of Leon, where you're almost unintelligible.
The first 3 albums is what we kind of wanted to base ourselves on. So yeah, I have all these roots in like raw, organic indie music, and so I kind of went down the electronic route. But like you said with this album, I wanted to kind of explore the stuff that I was loving growing up and kind of meld that together with my newfound love of electronic music and the dance floor bangers.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it definitely still gets you up and moving and grooving, but there's lots of beautiful soft moments to it as well. It's a good collage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure much like yourself, you don't listen to one genre of music. So for me, I never wanted the album to be a load of songs sounding exactly the same, because I have so many different influences from 1920s gospel music to like Spanish techno. So I mean, I love so many different things that I didn't want to leave any out on this album.
What is a 1920s gospel song that we should check out?
I don't know if it's 1920s, to be fair. It's a little bit later.
Okay. It just feels like it.
So Sam Cooke, before he was Sam Cooke, was in the Soul Stirrers. Wow. And they're an amazing gospel a cappella group from way back when that kind of used to tour the country, church to church, doing these amazing a cappella voices. And I love a cappella music. So go and search that out. It's called Soul Stirrers.
Wow, stirrers, like they're staring into your soul? Like
No, they're like stirring a pot of goodness.
Oh, stirrers. Okay, that was my American accent missing your English accent.
That was my stupid English accent.
No. Yours came first. It's okay. I actually also would love to talk about the story behind the title. It's more about the answer to the question, why do we shake in the cold? So
it's kind of a weird title, and I guess the whole album is about people needing people, human interaction, and all the different aspects of that. And I think, so one of the songs is called Why Do We Shake in the Cold? And it was kind of based around the idea that we shake in the cold to let other people know that we need them close to warm us up. And it kind of goes in with mental health, saying you show your sadness to let other people know you're sad and that you need them close. And that is, I guess, why we shake in the cold, maybe.
Yeah, no, I love that. I mean, I don't know if the scientific research is that.
I think it's something to do more with warming yourself up by the rapid movements, but it's the idea that,
No, I love it. When did you start in on this project? Is it something that began pretty recently? I mean, it's crazy to me that you were still finishing it only a few months ago, because sometimes artists finish things and it sits there for months and a year and whatever, and then by the time it comes out, they've moved on.
I know, exactly. But I mean, so this is my debut album, so it's the accumulation of everything I've ever done up until this point in one nifty package. And and this is, like I said, there's some songs on there that are maybe a year old, maybe even a year and a half old. But this song, my latest single, My House, was written completely in lockdown, which kind of did seem a while ago, but I guess, I don't know, different all over the world, but
it
especially
definitely
here,
was a lifetime ago. I don't even know.
I grew up with lovely looks in lockdown as well, but yeah, but it's an accumulation of so much stuff, and yeah, some of it's super new, some of it's a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about My House. That's a song that when I heard it, I was just like, yeah, done, love it. Play this again, play it again. And I think it's okay. I hear a little bit of Empire of the Sun in that chorus. Are you a fan of them?
I am a massive fan. I've actually worked with Nick Littlemore, who is part of Empire of the Sun.
Really?
A little bit. He had me write Sleepwalking, which I released maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
So we've worked together before. I'm a massive fan, obviously. And that kind of really sums up what I wanted to do with it. So obviously they're very indie. But there's like a hint of electronic in there, which is kind of where I'm at right now. What I'm going through.
Mm-hmm. What inspired My House in particular? I know there's kind of a fun story with your garden or something.
I guess it was written in lockdown, and listen, I'm in the back of my garden in my little cabin. Well, it's a shed. I call it a cabin, which
it's a shed.
And just out that window, I don't know if I can show you right now. Anyway, out that window is my house. So I was like, what am I going to write about this long? I looked out the window. I was like, my house, and then it kind of went from there. And I thought it was going to be like a Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young kind of thing. You know, our house is a very, very, very fine house. I thought I was going to go in that direction, but it ended up being more of a social commentary on want culture and people wanting a big house and people saying my house is better than your house and getting something that you love and then getting bored of it and moving on to something else and kind of why you just don't need to worry about that and that if you kind of leave that life behind, you could be a lot more.
Yeah.